welcome to episode number 2. I hope you like my little RVD homage. I couldn't resist. It was a long day at work. It was a rough one, and you know, don't judge me, okay? Don't judge. We're not going to do that here. The reason I chose that music is I'm going to be in Rochester. I think I'm saying that right. Rochester. I'm not really sure actually. New York, about 4 hours from here. 4-hour drive. I'm going to be there for Shamrock and Roll. It's a festival that's being run by Dropkick Murphys. I don't know how familiar you guys are with them, but I'm going to give you a little taste at the end of what I'm going to be experiencing next Saturday. I'm really excited. I am going to be shit-faced tonight, probably tomorrow too. I'm actually spending the whole weekend in Uxbridge. I won't be home. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a nice change of pace. I get to go back to the way old RT was, and hopefully not too many pictures surface on Facebook. The beer I chose, I'd like to talk a little bit about, just because it's no secret. I love my beer. This is Okanagan Spring Pale Ale. This is your little pitch here. It's brewed in British Columbia, which I'm going to talk about in a second, and it's the greatest beer that's brewed in Canada, as far as I'm concerned. It's not even that popular in Canada yet. I didn't even know it existed until I moved to Saskatchewan, and they served it at my favorite bar there, the Yard and Flagon. I guess in order to get this beer out there, which I really hope happens because it's just amazing, I can't even tell you, it has to do well here. So that's my little sales pitch. I hope that if any of you get the chance to try it, you do. They do make other kinds. They got dark ale. They've got, what's the other one? I don't even remember because this is the only one I drink. The other ones are good, but this one, it blows any other beer, any other Canadian beer out of the water. Beats Steam Whistle. Beats Warthog. I know you Europeans are probably laughing at me. The way I see it anyway, correct me if I'm wrong, is Europeans look at Canadian beer the way Canadians look at American beer. Excuse me. Beer, right. Any of you do choose to visit me in Canada, this is what we're going to be drinking. I guarantee you it. It won't be the only thing. I'm going to take you there. There's bars all over Toronto. Provided I'm still here. I might be in Kelowna. Kelowna is out in British Columbia. It's, I don't know, like 3,000 kilometers from here. I don't really know how I feel about it. I moved back to Ontario from Saskatchewan because as much as I enjoyed living in Western Canada, as much as I was doing well, I was making friends, I met my wife there, Saskatchewan just, it's missing something. But we're not talking about Saskatchewan. I don't live there anymore. I'm never going to again. Probably. I came back to Toronto because I know it. It was the first place that offered me a job. I looked in Vancouver and I looked in Calgary as well to try to stay out west. But it didn't work out. So I came back here. My mom and my parents, my family, my grandparents, everybody, my sisters, everybody, they're all really excited. They were excited. They still are. They absolutely love my kid, as they should, because she's adorable. It's going to hurt my family when I take this. She's only 3 months old. They're just getting acquainted to her. They're starting to see, she's starting to act like a baby now. You know, she's not just a fetal newborn that doesn't do anything. You know, she's discovering the world, and it's really cool to see. It's amazing, and I feel bad that my family will probably miss out on most of that. However, it is my family. I have to do what I feel is best. Does that mean taking them across the country? Maybe. Opportunity knocks, right? Think of the most beautiful place you've ever been. Now, that place is shit compared to Kelowna. A small city built on a lake in the Okanagan Valley, and there's mountains and trees everywhere. It's literally the best spot in Canada. You can't find a more beautiful place to live. And that's why I applied. I wanted to live there. I still do. Just not this soon. Laura, as I've said before, is originally from British Columbia. She grew up in the northern part, like a day's drive away from anything, like away from Kelowna, away from Vancouver. They're all in the south end of BC. All the pretty stuff that you saw on TV during the Olympics is where I'll be moving. I won't be living near the hockey rides though, but I will take part of them if they happen again. I promise you that. She's always wanted to return back there. She also wanted to stay in Western Canada. Even though we met in Saskatoon, we both wanted to leave. However, we both had different places we wanted to go. This isn't going to be, me and my wife can't agree kind of thing, because we do. I've always wanted to live in BC. I'm excited. I really hope, excuse me, they're paying for moving expenses too. So that's a big plus, because moving out here just from Saskatoon was expensive, and now we're going twice as far in the other direction, and that's going to cost a lot of money. We both agree that we want to live in BC. However, we're not sure that this is the right time. If they do offer me, if they give me an offer I can't refuse, obviously, I'm not going to do anything stupid. I'm not going to say no to a good opportunity. I'm basically just saying I'm worried about my family. That's the one thing that family means a lot to me, and I don't want to hurt them, I guess, is what I'm saying. Not that that's going to hold me back. You don't have to worry about that. If you're fretting, you're saying, RT, what are you doing? That's not going to happen. I just hope it doesn't mean that I grow apart. My aunt, my dad's sister, she moved to San Antonio years ago, and she comes back and visits every couple years. My grandparents go down and see her about this just as often, but she's grown apart from the family. She was just here last month, and it was weird, like I don't even recognize my cousins. One of them was born and is now a toddler, all before I saw them. Like that, she was born right after I moved to Saskatoon, and I just met her. So things like that are gonna happen, and I hope that it goes over okay.